I am currently restocking my vitamins in my very unaesthetic but lovely bathroom. This is my favorite room in our house. And I thought I would just take some time to talk about kind of my supplement philosophy because I take a lot. And I'm gonna post a reel kind of highlighting all the supplements that I take during the week to maintain the level of health that I need to maintain as a labor and delivery nurse working nights and a mom of 3. So the foundation of what I take here in capsules is basically I'm just trying to get in what I know I can't through my diet. And as a really busy mom, there are times where you just don't have time to eat. You don't have time to get in the nutrients that you need, or the choices that you're making are very like on the go and might not be the most nutrient dense. And nutrient density is really important to me. And I found with my second daughter and then my third that I was really struggling with not finding, not having enough nutrient dense food in my diet. And one of the ways that I combat the fatigue that comes when your body is not getting the micro and macronutrients that it craves and it needs. As you feel fatigue, you feel lethargic, you just don't feel like your best self. Your brain doesn't feel like it's functioning as well as it should. And yeah, so every week I do this. It's like a little meditation. I load up my vitamin containers with what I need. I got the biggest one I could find. And I take a lot of food grade vitamins. I take like raw beet complex. I take Juice Plus, which I've been taking for years. Like this supplement, my body craves it. And it's just something that works for my system. Any food grade vitamin will do. Garden of Life has a really good like prenatal. I love Rituals prenatals. I love Thorns. And if you're not in childbearing years or actively trying to conceive or have children, they just have great women's and men's vitamins as well. So yeah, I try to eat really healthy, but then on top of eating really healthy, I also try to take these supplements to nourish my body. So I would say the most important ones that I take are my iron, my Megafood Blood Builder supplement. This was introduced to me by a good friend back when I started having my children, and it has changed my life. Vitamin B helps with energy and just a lot of cellular metabolism, and a lot of chemical reactions in your body are synthesized with the help of vitamin B. So helps with building red blood cells, helps with responding to stress, lots of added benefits there. It's kind of one of those things where like I take it and I get like a little surge of energy. Iron, this iron has folate in it as well, which I try to take a lot of when I'm pregnant. As we know, it helps prevent brain issues within fetuses. And low iron is a lot of times just an absorption issue. Like the way I like to describe it to people when I'm giving recommendations, I worked as a prenatal and postpartum nutritionist for a long time, and you can go and eat like a handful of nails, but your body can't really digest that. Whereas like food grade vitamins like this Megafood Blood Builder, your body can actually digest this. So it's different than like some of the ones you just pick up at Costco or pick up at Walgreens. Like this, all of the iron, the B12, the folate, it comes from oranges, broccoli, beetroot, and it looks like there's some rice protein in here as well, like organic brown rice, and your body can actually absorb that. So when I'm pregnant, I double up on it, but for now, I'm just taking 1 a day. In my reel, I will say how much of each of these I take, but I have found they make an enormous difference in my health and my day-to-day life and how I'm feeling, my skin. One of the reasons I started taking vitamins was I was breaking out so badly in my 20s after college. Just years of kind of not getting the nutrients that I needed catching up with me. And I started taking Juice Plus per a recommendation from a friend. And it was like my skin was like drinking in all of those nutrients. It helped tremendously. So if you are a labor and delivery nurse that works overnight, or if you're a nurse working overnight, one of the things I 10 out of 10 recommend is Adrenogen by Metagenics. Again, in my reel, I'll kind of post like a closer view of these, but this helps with healthy adrenal gland function. And I don't know about my other nurses out there, but when I'm working, my adrenal glands just feel like my nervous system feels really heightened and really stimulated at all times. And I get a lot of acupuncture to help with that, but also I take like adrenal support from Herb Farm, and I take this Adrenogen supplement, and it really helps. I'm still breastfeeding. My baby is almost 13 months old, and this is not the longest that I've been breastfeeding. I breastfed my oldest until she was 3, and I breastfed my middle until she was 18 months. And that's a conversation for another time. But these supplements, these legendary milk supplements, I take them every day when I'm breastfeeding, and I kind of switch up which ones I'm taking, and I just forgot which one I did. And it just helps with your milk supply, helps pull nutrients into your milk supply. I take cash cow, I take lechita, I take, I think they have one called liquid gold. And yeah, I just alternate. So when I'm breastfeeding, I try to give myself those extra nutrients and like pull that into my milk. And these are all fenugreek free. So they're not gonna upset baby's stomach. They're not gonna upset your stomach. As a mama, speaking of stomach upset, something I've struggled with my whole life. So one of the ways I counteract that is with magnesium citrate. Regular bowel movements, crucial, key. You should be pooping regularly. Seed, just these probiotics, they're tailored to kind of your biophysical profile. And then I take digestive enzymes. I use Enzymatica, and I have for years. This one's the Digest Spectrum. If you are having worse symptoms, I suggest Digest Gold. But yeah, they all help with me digesting food. Again, story for another time, but really struggled with that for years, and that is something that has helped me a lot in my journey to finding, I mean, I don't know about you, when my stomach is upset, I don't want to do anything. So yeah, those 3 things have really helped me. And then finally what we talked about, food grade, Juice Plus. The thing with Juice Plus, Juice Plus is not organically sourced. And I think if I was coming into this journey now as a 30-year-old woman with experience in healthcare, I don't know if this is what I would suggest. It's just what works for me, and it's worked for me for so long that I continue to use it. I've tried to switch away from it, and my body like doesn't let me. It is something that you have to like partner with somebody has to like sell it to you. My best friend sells it, and therefore I buy it from her, and I support her business and her family. But there are tons of other vitamins here. I'll try that could fill this gap. I'll try to put that on the screen right here. Oh my god, I just almost dropped all of them. But yeah, this is kind of my, so supplements, I take supplements to fill gaps in my diet. And as a busy mom, as a full-time working mom, I just don't have enough time. Don't have enough time to eat the foods that I want to eat. I wish I could. I wish I did. But this is the way I fill those gaps. And hopefully, I'm hoping some of these will be helpful for you as well, dear listener, dear viewer. Cool. All right. Maybe I'll make like an ASMR of these one time because they really are satisfying to hear drop into the containers. Okay, cool. Thanks for listening. See you soon.